All right. Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Rena with Rena's Guides and Bleurain in the game UPLAND and on Instagram. And I'm here with DeSjaak, one of my favorite people in UPLAND. We were here before, not that long ago, but not that recently, but just about the right amount of time to be getting back to talking about all things UPLAND. A, a good amount of things have happened since we last chatted. And so I definitely think it's about that time to revisit everything. And if you haven't voted yet, I do want you to consider voting for DeJacque for at least Designer of the Year, Player of the Year. I have some good reasons. As far as Player of the Year, she's really been promoting us UGC designers, asking us for our own designs to put in a video just to get us out there, which is truly selfless. So I think that makes her Player of the Year status. She's always super helpful. She's made some videos for people trying to learn Blender. So if you ever try to get into UGC, just knowing about Blender, you'll start realizing, oh, there's a lot of questions. And just having those like tools out there, and also her channel on Discord, like people who are into Blender get to like ask questions. So super helpful. So that's why I think that she should be Player of the Year too. And then if you see her designs, you'll see why that she should be Designer of the Year. But yeah, we'll talk about all that later. I don't want to embarrass her too much. So yeah, thanks for coming on, talking again.
Yeah, I'm really bad at taking compliments, so I'll just throw one back to you. In that, because there's one more category to vote for, so it's the how do you say it? Is it the content
You broadcaster of the year.
broadcaster of the year? And
Oh, geez.
I don't know. We're in the broadcast right now of like a very good upland broadcaster. So I don't know, maybe
No.
vote for Blu-ray.
There's too many people who I think are way better. It's okay, but thank you. I
There
cannot
will be
take
a
a vote
top
away.
three. There will be a top three. I still haven't. I don't know on to vote for who to vote for any of the categories. I know too many great people in the upland community, so
So hard.
it's
But when you're trying to get someone to get here from overseas, it's not that it's not that hard for me. That's why I'm like, it's expensive. So I definitely think it'd be nice if you got some help with your trip.
well. I
Got
am
reimbursed.
going. I am
Yes,
definitely coming to
which is
Vegas.
super great. So I hope you have a really great reason to end up being here. Um, okay, so first things first, I wanted to talk about um, you telling me about UGC stuff, like because I heard the royalties, and I in the background, like when it first was mentioned, I hadn't yet got my own like factory or capabilities to produce anything. So I heard it and I wanted it. I was like, oh, it sounds good, but I didn't really
It is
like take
great.
any details.
This is great, Blu-ray. This is exactly what we need. So, like, it was March 23. So, over a year ago, we got the announcement from Upland saying we are going to introduce creator royalties, which was already great because we were announcing it. And I know we knew that it wouldn't be right away, but the announcement was already pretty clear on how it was going to work. So let's say I make a design and it's a map asset and I am selling it in my showroom. There's an upland tax over it, right? 5% transaction fee.
Yep.
And 2.5% of that will be going to the creator. So
Okay.
Upland splits the tax basically. Oh wait, I have a cat doing anything. Quiet, we're live.
I'm like, hang on. I think I'm also gonna show some stuff. What's your shop's name?
Sorry,
What's your
my
shop? You have
shop's
a shop,
name.
right?
If you type in DeSjaak, you will get to my
A whole
shop.
bunch of them.
I think it is.
Let's go to decor.
Yeah.
Or should I go to chateau? There's so many
Chateau
different
is the ornament. It's called Chateau because it's on the
ones.
place of
Ooh.
White
Mm.
Castle. White Castle, is that the name of the?
Yes. White Castle, like in like the actual burger place for fries.
Yeah. It's at that location.
We actually have one here now in Vegas, so if you
Oh,
guys
I
like
should
that
go
kind
to
of
one.
thing.
Yeah.
All right, I think. Well, some of these are. You can tell us which ones are yours at your store, right? And which ones are other
Yeah, yeah,
people's.
yeah.
Okay, so hang on. I'm gonna try to share this tab really fast. Let's see. I'm going to present, share screen, share Upland. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me scroll.
So those are all not mine. So those are like the gray DTAG has the seating with the fire pit. He made that one, I think. It's for Ben's store.
Oops. I don't
If
know. Oh, wait,
you
I got it. I
scroll
got
down.
it.
Have you ever been in the store? Welcome. The
I
statues I
have.
just bought.
I think I may have even purchased something from his store.
Oh, that could be, yeah. So down, down, down. Mine are all down because it took a while before I.
Okay, let's see. Oops. I think I
Ah,
clicked on.
I
Oh,
love the statue
this
though.
is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Wow. That's
it's the
pretty cool.
Parthenon people. They have a couple of them. I bought someone's store entire inventory out, but
Oh,
now I
wow.
need to sell a couple because I have too many.
Wow.
And
So
like
you got the
those
custom.
ones, I'm listing for Steve. So if you're looking for the Kaboom ones and know that the royalties will go to the charity, so that's always good to buy.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
And then down, I'm wondering, did I list something of my own? Oh yeah, there they are. So
Oh, yeah.
I have a red carpet with the stanchions to the side. Oh wait, if you click on it, this is too dark, so this I still have to fix.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
But it's for all of mine. I
Right.
changed something with the preview, and now we have to send in new files to lighten up the previews. But
Oh, yes. I think. Oh, see, that's also another show I want to have. But these are cool red carpets.
yeah, I kind of like the problem is that myself I put all my my buildings all the way to the front, so now I have like
Oh.
a backside red carpet, which is so weird. But if you
Oh,
have
I
space
see.
there, it would be fun to kind of like show them. I'm working
I
on
like
other
your
colors.
background over here. I just noticed, like, I'm like
Thank you. Yeah,
looking.
it's so it's the actually the Assassin's Courtyard buildings.
Oh, wow.
So
That's so cool.
let me see
That's
if you
cool.
scroll all the way to the back. I'm wondering if I need to list some stuff in my store.
Yeah, that's it.
I
These
have
are
like all
cool.
these designs not in there. That's bad.
We'll have to go someplace else.
No, I don't think I've listed me. Oh, you can
Oh,
see
we got
them
a
on.
comment. Even your shop is well designed. It says vape pie guy. No, what did you say?
Well, I just have a bunch of stuff finished at my factory and I didn't put it in the store.
Let's go there. Let's
Let me see
let's see.
what's there.
Wait.
So if
Do we
you
have-
now if you don't click back but just scroll over the map, it's easier
Oh,
to find.
really? It's over here someplace. Which
It's
way?
all the way to the right.
This right?
Yeah, further, further, further. End of
Okay.
the neighborhood.
Okay, going. Oh, cool buildings.
Assassin's Courtyard, yeah. And further, 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 further.
Oh, Walgreens. Okay.
Oh, it's that Walgreens. I need to buy
Let's
that.
see.
Further, 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 further. I think we're almost there.
It's like going for a walk. It's really cool.
Yeah. Should be
Let's see.
somewhere
Oh,
here.
that's all this grass.
Oh, back, back, back.
Back. Okay, hang on.
There. And then up.
Oh, here
Yeah.
it is, huh? Oh, cool.
So I have those benches.
Whoa.
I thought I was selling those, but I'm not. So if you click on them, you will get the zoomed in version.
Ooh,
See,
cool.
it's also very dark. It has
But
my
I love it.
initials in. So in the middle, it has DS.
That's really cool. This is beautiful. Nice bench.
Yeah, maybe I should
put them
sell
for
them.
sale. You should. You totally should. Yeah. That
Maybe I
would be a
should put
good
them in
one.
the store. And then I really like the to the right. You have the I don't
This
even know
one?
what it's called. How did I call them?
Like a gazebo?
Yeah, gazebos. Yeah. So it's
Nice.
the same curly pattern as the
Great
chairs
work.
image.
Yeah, that's really great. How did you like do curves? I'm like, how did you do those?
I actually curve them by hand, so they are not like perfect curls and stuff, but I draw them by hand.
But they look really great. Yeah, good job. That's pretty cool. What are these
And then we have
trees?
And then we have the weird boxes, and
Yeah.
they are something for block raiders. So if you click on them, you will see
Oh.
block
Oh.
raiders.
Super.
But yeah,
Ooh.
it's a mystery box.
So
Um,
cool.
yeah, so we're still waiting for block raiders. We're still waiting for a couple of things
But
to
this would be that for
for
this
Upland to
game.
approve, or at least for Upland to tell us that we're not stealing their IP. That's, I think, mainly what we're
Oh gosh.
waiting for. But in the meantime, our developer Matt from Canada, who's awesome, he's actually making more stylized version of the menu and put that all in game, and then making a mini map and stuff. So if people have ideas over that of what you want to see in a menu, go to the Block Raiders Twitter, because we like your input. So if you have something that you would like to see in game,
Is it Block Raiders just on X, or is that their username, or
I hope so. Let's see. Block,
like
Block Raiders _ me.
Okay. Block Raiders _ me. Let me see. I'm gonna do it. Block Raiders _ me. Like this. Did I add it? Hang on. Show.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's so cool.
Go there.
Go there.
All right. So tell us more about what do we get now? Like, if we, is it back pay on? Didn't they mention
so
back?
there are a couple of things that are important to know before I'm going to be all excited about what Idan said. Is
Okay.
that the royalties will only be allocated to the person who manufactured them. So it doesn't go per se to the designers. There are quite a lot of designers who also like create assets, and some other people manufacture it, because it makes sense. If you don't have enough Spark, then and the other people's do, and they don't have the Blender skill, you'll make a deal. But the royalties will only go to the person manufacturing, because that's how it's stored on the chain. So that, I think that's an important part. That's also why I don't do a lot of deals with other factories, even though I have not a lot of Spark. I try to manufacture most myself. But so they announced it in March, and then it didn't come, and then it didn't come, and then I was being a bit annoying and like asking when it's coming. And finally I got an answer from one of the CMs. It's about like 1 month ago, or a couple of weeks ago, and they said like, hey, it's not coming soon, and also like, and then I was like, okay, but at least it will be back paid. And they were like, no, it's not going to be back paid. And I was like, what? I really assumed that it was going to be back paid, because in the announcement it said something about past, present, and future, everyone will get royalties, something like that. And they said, no, you translated it wrong. No, that's not what they said. That's what it is, like yeah, so that I understood the sentence wrong, and that it was going to be also for old assets, but it wasn't going to be back paid. And I know Ben also was saying like, I remember in the old beta channel that now no longer exists, but it was the closed off channel, they promised, like they said something like it will be back paid. So I was all depressed and disappointed with Upland again. In came Idan during the AMA, and he actually confirmed that that was all. Can I say bullshit? That was all bullshit, and that the royalties are coming ideally before Genesis, but at least like I'm not going to hold him to that date, but at least they're coming this year, which is already to me like, oh my god, they're coming, and they will be back paid. So that means that all the assets that people have been trading up until now that were manufactured from my factory, I will get that 2.5% over the sales price. And to me, that's huge, because a lot of people have been trading a lot of stuff for a lot of designers. And Also, it makes sense for designers to or manufacturers to give away some for free because they will in the end still get something out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a good like I notice that a lot of people say like, oh, we're getting flooded with all these items, blah blah blah. That doesn't matter because in the end we will see what sticks. Like if
Mm-hmm.
people don't like a design or they don't want to use it, they won't buy it.
Right.
If something is super rare and it will become a collectible, maybe prices even will go up, and the creator will, the manufacturer at least, will still get royalties over that. So this also kind of incentivizes designers or manufacturers to not just think about um, what design do I want to make, but also will it still have value in like 10 years from now? Because they will get the earnings over that.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty good stuff.
I hope that it will get result in assets that have uh, layer two utility, in assets that will have some collectible value, so that it becomes, yeah, I don't know, that it won't just be like empty items on a property, but it will be a true part of the economic. And I think without royalties, that wouldn't be there. And now we will get them. So I'm super happy about that. Thank you, More Cheese, for asking that question during the AMA. And thank you, Idan, for clearing that up because it was a quite a depressing UGC a couple of weeks before that.
uh, Wait, so I heard on the AMA specifically back pay or whatever on UPEX. I didn't
Mm.
hear like USD. And so I was wondering if they were trying to be very specific.
Bleurain, let's take these questions one at a time. From what I remember, like back in the day, it was for all, but I don't know how they are going to handle it. I could see them also doing them taking 5%. I don't know the USD transactions and the um, tax is a bit like weird because the selling tax you would see it in game for every like if you sell property for USD, you see like the tax for selling and the tax for buying, but one of those is actually going to Tilia and it will only be deducted after you withdraw. So there are a couple of like weird mechanics with USD
Mm.
tax. So I don't know how they will handle that, but I'll take back paid UPEX earnings even. I have a cat who wants to.
No, you have to
Very
act like
nice.
you're going to be outraged if it's not.
Oh yeah, I'm outraged that USD is not coming to us.
You're
Yeah, you
outraged.
like
Gonna go on strike. Just kidding.
hi. We're
What a
going on
cute cat.
strike. Tell them that you want like USD.
What
I
is
need
he
to pay food for this cat. Give me the 2.5.
That's so cute. Cat needs to be fed. Come on, we need those royalties. So another thing I wanted to talk about from the AMA was actually the whole idea of, oh, what do they say? Things are going to be better for renting things. Like, wasn't it? They talked about, was it renting things out?
Yeah. I haven't watched the entire anime because I was King's Night over here. It's a it's a royalty, so I tried to get as much as I could. But I think I've still like when they said something like we always get the question that people want to rent their properties and why are not giving them at least like the gist of what I got from it. But please watch the AMA if people want
Yeah.
like actual the actual information. Was that they were saying like yeah like everyone has been saying that for years already, and we are seriously looking at it. But if you want to rent stuff, it needs to make sense. So renting out properties for what? Like why do people need those properties? So and what I understand is that they are still seriously looking at it, and that they and I specifically remember Idan pointing out cars because for racing, if you have a really good car, but it's just like
Oh
collecting
yeah.
dust in your lawn, So I would be happy for them to get that, but I actually would rather have them first figure out the submergent feature for
Mm,
all of those. And I kind
I
of think that
know.
for renting, you need the submergent feature as well. Like it's the same technical, like, okay, how are
Yeah.
you going to place it somewhere on a property from someone else? Because I understand the difficulty there. Because okay, I have a store and you want to place something in my store. Are you just allowed to put your car on my property, on my showroom? Like, whoa, now it's full with all these cars I don't want to sell, and now they're on there. So
That's true. Interesting. But I do think with cars, like for people who don't want racetracks, it'd be cool if we could be like rental car places so that you
yeah,
do just park your car at my place. And if it gets rented, I get a little fee because I'm the car rental.
yeah,
and,
but the
and you get,
difficulty there technically is, so let's say I don't own a property in South Lake Tahoe, but you do, and I want to park my car on your spot.
yep.
So I pick your place to park my car, but now, okay, you accept that. That already is difficult because where is the car until the acceptance? Then you accept it. And then at some point you don't want my car on your property anymore because because you want to sell the property. It's been there for like
Oh, yeah.
80 years. You want to like you're retired and you want to get that property away from there. How does that, so there are like a couple of like
Return to
things.
sender.
You're old and gray and you just want to like retire in South Lake Tahoe in the metaverse, and there are all these cars on your lawn.
Like, because that'd be funny. Just
Yeah.
literally.
So
Yeah.
I think they could just like they have some sort of randomizer, because remember when they put all the boxes all over our properties
Oh,
everywhere
yeah.
in Upland? But what happens if I sold out all my properties, so I have zero properties left? Where
Oh,
is the
right.
parked car
Where do all my
going
stuff
then?
go? Oh, that's a really good point.
Yeah, so it's
Hmm.
a bit more complex, I think, than people realize, but I would
Yeah.
love for them to fix that complexity. It's
I think we
yeah,
need
for
storage places. Because, like, you can't get rid of this last property unless you store all these crates in place.
yeah,
And then otherwise, they get given back to the community. I don't know.
yeah. Are they burned then? That's also scary, and
Yeah.
people. So
Well, yeah, interesting.
so
Okay.
I kind of like have respect for the team in that sense, that I
Yeah.
understand why things are not coming in directly, because we have so many different parts now. It's a bit more complex, but complexity is good. I think it shows that the game has evolved already.
Yeah. So speaking of evolving, totems. Did
Totems,
you
give
hear
us the
anything
totems
about
back.
totems? I heard something like a lot of not something, but I heard there was something, excuse me, something different coming. Like
Yeah,
maybe
and I actually had a nightmare about that. Like
that's funny.
the other day, because it was already mentioned in another, in an I think Danny from Upland did a Twitter space with EOS, and there she already mentioned something like, yeah, but we're figuring out, maybe there will be a change, something like that. And like that night I had a nightmare of like all these changes they put into the totem system, and I was like, oh my god.
Like, it's not
I
doing
was
well.
so like, but yeah, I guess we'll find out soon, right?
I hope so. I think it's almost time. I feel it's like time.
I had an idea of what it maybe could be. They've been talking about these like consumables, so
Oh,
items that you can like consume to, like in 3D, to do like a dance, but your
mhm.
car can also consume stuff so it can go faster, I guess. I don't listen to the car
Oh,
stuff that much, but
interesting.
that's I think what they were explaining. So what if they will try out consumables with totems? And I really hope, because otherwise I will probably going to cry, is that you can buy consumables to make life easier on you. So you have this super shitty totem that will have to be fed like every what's the shortest amount of time, 8
Was
hours?
it? I think it feels like Some of them felt like less, but maybe that's right. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
It's I felt like they were like 4 hours or 2 hours, but I think the shortest one is 8 hours because I remember I let them die because I was on a flight. So
Oh.
yeah. Um so I think like I would like to have the option to buy an item to say like I feed it to my 8 hour feeding totem. I think it's the orange ones. It's so long ago that I don't remember anymore.
Yeah.
But and that it then can survive for at least like 24
24.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that I could see because then
Yeah.
you can still decide to not buy these extra element stuff if you just log in a lot. But you can also
Right.
decide, hey, I buy consumables. But so Upland, if you are watching this video and
Good
you
idea.
haven't figured out like what weird twist you're going to throw at us, please do this one.
Yeah.
We like this. We will buy stuff from you if you give us this.
Like, if they weren't gonna do it, they'll do it next time.
I
They
hope
do
so.
have, like, what, at least well, they said 5 cycles at least, right?
Yeah. So it will be like we'll only get like what's the stem? It's like
Mhm.
after
Yeah,
the
after all
test.
this time.
It
It
will
feels like
be somewhere
forever.
like next year.
Yeah.
Maybe it would be good if it would be next year Genesis because then they have like this big thing that they can do next year Genesis. But who knows?
Yeah, and then you
I'm
have
not.
to and
I know that there are people expecting it on like still this year, and we can definitely rule that out. That's not going to happen.
yeah, I don't see it
Let's
happening
be
with
realistic about it
yeah.
and just have fun. If you're not having fun, sell it. That's kind of my perspective
Yeah,
on.
and there are people who are buying those totems still, so
Yeah, yeah,
free
yeah.
USD. So if anyone interested
I probably am going to buy soon again. Like tried to switch out some for better colors because
oh, I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I have, like, 7 or 6. I sold one. I'm just gonna check, but I think that I'm just gonna stick with what I got. I don't know. I don't know.
I think the best is to get the same colors because then at least you have the same feeding times and it
Times
will and also I think starting this cycle or the next, but I think this cycle there
oh,
will
the
be a
shelters.
max on like how much it can hold.
Mhm.
That's also something good to look at because if
Yeah,
you only have to feed them like every 24 hours but it's full like already
that's true.
halfway, then it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, that's true. Good points. I don't know. I feel like I'm attached to I keep wanting to look at them. I feel like I'm attached to them, like,
Yeah,
each little
yeah,
variation.
same.
I don't know. Yeah, and I have, like, a purple one. I really like the blue one I have, and I
The
kinda
blue
got
ones are
used
good,
to their
right?
schedule.
Yeah, I also I was also used like when it ended I was kind of like what do I do
Yeah,
with
like, what do
my
I do
life
with
now?
myself? Right? Stop these alarms.
Wake up, feed
Yes.
totems, go to work,
Uh,
at lunch,
that's
feed
true.
totems.
Oh my goodness. I know what else I have to talk to you about though. And I also want you to share your screen, but this is before the other thing. This is actually something totally different we have. It's the ornament challenge, not the ornament
Oh
challenge.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The both it's the building challenge, I think.
Yeah.
Design one. Have
Yeah.
you started anything yet?
I started yesterday because DTech has been telling me like every day, like he's like telling me how stressed and busy he is with his. And every time I tell him, DTech, I haven't even started yet. Don't like put your stress on me. I think I've asked him like 5 times already, like, when is the deadline again? Still have time, right? And
Yeah.
every time I talk to him, he's like, "Oh no, I'm going to change my design." So
Oh,
my stress basically is like put onto like DTEX design, and I just started yesterday, so I'm still in like sketching phase. And
oh. So you sketch yours out, like, by hand or on
no,
the
what I
computer?
do is I make a mood board in like a just pictures, like a style, so I can see like all these different elements because I can tell I want to do an Art Deco style one because it's a bit like my shops are also in that style, and I will try to do it, but the difficult part is that it has so many details that I'm not sure if I will be able to put that many in. But So I make a mood board first with actual images. Sometimes I ask like AI a couple of things, and I will never copy like a full image, but I will look at like, oh, how do they do arches for windows, or how do they do it when what are the different things you can do with the roof. So I'm now looking at doing an apartment building with a glass dome on top. So you have like a dome roof. I hope it will work, but I'm working on that.
Let me show you something.
Are you doing exactly that?
No, this is like a rough. This I wanted to. I have to. I feel like I have to show you now because I'm like, otherwise you'll think I was. I'm taking your idea about.
No, no.
So hang on, I'm gonna share my screen. Let me see. Well, wait. Yeah. Well, I guess present my entire screen. I think. Oh, I was still sharing already. Sorry. Hang on. I don't even know what you guys were looking at. So share. I'm gonna put entire screen for now, and then. Sorry.
Whoa.
I know it's crazy. How's this? Better?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is
Oh,
this is what
cool.
I did. So it's kind of like little domes, but it's meant to
No,
be
but I
like
like it. It's almost
abstract.
like a tree.
Yeah, exactly, but it's
It's
not
like
a
a
tree.
futuristic tree.
Huh?
Yeah, no, that's very cool.
Yeah, so I was trying to do like yeah, so I wanted to have like a basically look like a tree, but not a tree because trees aren't allowed. So it's like an abstract tree
No, I like it.
with the little homes and domes. So
I like
um
it. So I'll show mine so I can show that
okay,
that's
let me
really
stop
different.
this real
But
quick.
it's like this is basic sketch. So
Okay.
share
And now I'm going to go
screen. How do
to
I do it? So it's super basic. Note that this will not be my final design. So do you see this? So it's just this, and I'm working like here below. You'll see like it's a more detailed. I'm working on a how do you call it, door. It's early morning. So yeah. Hey, I'm missing. Is Bleurain gone? Hey, I have my own stream. Welcome to. Oh, I see the people in the chat now, but I also see that Bleurain's gone, so I cannot really do anything.
Hey, can you hear me?
You were gone. I was like, hey, I have my own stream. Welcome.
That's so funny. I'm like, I'm talking out loud thinking you can hear me. Because I hear you and I'm like watching and everything. I'm like, that door is so awesome. And I'm like, it's so freaking detailed. And I'm like, that was like great. Like the curve, like the
Yeah,
way
but
you
it's
got the
probably too
circle.
detailed too. Like I cannot have that full level of detail for the entire building. So I have to like make it a bit more simple and like find some cool ideas to make it more simple but still with that level of detail.
Well, that's pretty great detail. I mean, I was looking at your triangle. That's what I was saying out loud. Like, I'm like, I'm
The
counting my
triangle count.
triangles right now.
My
Yes.
triangle count is quite low still, right?
Yeah, it is right now. That's what I was
2,500.
curious about. I'm like, let me see where those triangles are at with that
Yeah,
curve.
no, I always have that up.
I think it's great. Actually, I was gonna. So what you couldn't hear me saying is, would you mind showing new people how you get to those? Like, share your screen again and show how you get to the requirements for like how many triangles or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think, or the Git book, I think is what I'm talking about. Because I think they just said the recent corrections are in the Git book.
Can I can share my overall screen, I think. Let me see.
Okay.
So now you'll see this.
Oh, that's cool looking. Is that for your
Um,
walls?
oh no, it's I have every day. Wait, I will show. It's this Google plugin. So every day I get another artwork, and you can
Oh,
like
that's
from a
cool.
different like real museum. So I can also
That's
like click
pretty
on it
cool.
and get more information about it. And this is in this museum, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Nice.
So for people who haven't ever designed in Upland, this is the Git book. This is where you start. This first guide you will always ignore. This is important, the rules. So here you see like, this is not allowed, this is not allowed, blah, blah, blah. And then for structures, for the competition, we're only making the NFT. And as far as I understand, if you win, you have to make all the other like LODs and specifications. So here we'll see that you can have max 20,000 triangles. And if you go to my design here, you can see that I have still reasonable amount of triangles left. And a triangle is nice. Why I just have never know which I'm too lazy to do. Figure out which axis is one. So here you can see these are two triangles because it's basically two triangles. 1, 2. So if I remove this one, I will have one left. Oh wait, no, because it's empty.
Yeah.
Now I have one left. See? And then overall, my entire design consists of like a lot of triangles. It's all blue because, oh, if you want to see your triangles, it's here in the top, statistics, and then it will show up here. And it is all blue because of the face orientation. So this is the normal view I use, this or this, these two.
Cool.
But I use this one because, let me see, I can show you, ignore what I'm showing you now because I'll see it after. So this means that this like square part is inside out because the blue one has to be outside. So you will, if you, at the end of the process, it will all be messed up. So you go to here and then you can flip it, or you can select a lot of things and recalculate, but I'll just like do it by hand. So you don't want to see any red because you can also see if you have like tear in my, like here, this here you can see I still have to fill this part up because there are some tears in my door as well. So I still have to do some fixing. And what else? Oh, also good to look at is your size. You never know where they leave that part. Where's that? Sizing. So we're using actual meters for it. So this building is now at this point 37 meters high, and I've divided it in these levels. This one is not high enough, so I have to do something. So you can see like how high something is.
Oh, like a level should be that high.
Yeah, the level should be between 3.5 till 5 meters, so max 5 meters. And then let me see, Upland, no caps.
Is this the right website?
What? Sorry?
Is that their website?
I don't know. I just Google everything because I'm too lazy to find
it.
See, it will show up. It's easier that way than to actually find it. So here's the announcement, and it shows like you have to make 2 buildings at first, in the end 5, but 2 at first, in the dimensions of the current buildings. So I think for an apartment, the max height we can get is this.
Okay.
I think.
And that's what I was wondering, I guess, are these updated or not? And then like the initial deliverables.
Yeah. So the initial announcement was like had holes in it everywhere, and I took me a lot of time to get them to finally put in the. And I understand like they have to ask a lot of people, but maybe they should have done it before they put in the announcements. I don't know.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
and in the end, what you have to deliver is two buildings. The export. So this is the export name file. These are two images of your buildings, and it's explained here how you can get that. So you have that the right angle and the camera in there and export it. To preview URLs, so you have to upload it to, for instance, P3D. It's a website, and two titles and descriptions. And to color palettes, that's new. So I think what's also important to, I'm not far enough so I can show it, but
I
here,
don't know about that either.
yeah, I will explain that because I
Okay.
figured it all out how it works. So if you have a building, where don't they have examples somewhere?
Somewhere.
I have to download it. Maybe I can actually. Let's hope that their example file has the right stuff. Let's see. Download. Whoa, I can do dark mode. Sorry. And let me download it. Okay. Oh, downloads. I will mess up my entire thing. So we'll do manual. You still see my Blender thing,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Import. Wait, import. GTF. Downloads. What's it called? Then up here. So this is another design. It's the Spanish villa thingy in Las Vegas, I think. So I did not make this, but I can show it as an example. See, these are split up in 4 different things, levels. So you have the roofs, that's called secondary. The basic thing that it's called primary. And you have detail. So those are usually like details. You know? And then you have other. Other is the only one that will make in color. So I hope. Yeah. So this one, you can see it's always the windows and some other details. You will bake that in color. And that is not to be changed. But those other elements, like these are baked in colors, but we need to bake them in white. So don't bake them like this, but bake them in white. Why? Because in Upland you can pick those colors, right? When you're building.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So what you do now is you bake those 3 ones in white, detail, primary, and secondary. And for those, you can pick colors yourself. Normally we weren't allowed to do this. Oh, wait, I have to go to the paper. So normally we could only
go with their colors.
Yeah, do a suggestion, one suggestion, and they would pick the other colors. But now it's the first time that we're allowed to pick the colors. So what you do per level, oh, it's actually weird that they call it wall, roof, and detail, because I think, yeah. I will talk to Squall about this. I don't know.
Why is it a wall? Yes.
We'll call it wall, roof, and detail.
Okay.
Which is actually primary, secondary, and detail, but okay. And you copy this one and fill in the color codes you want over here. And you can have up to 15 choices per thing, just like you have in Upland, right? So you can pick like 15 options. And how to do it is you just go to either like, I assume they have a color picker here. Yeah, you can just like pick the slider.
And it gives you the numbers.
And then you need this one, the hex code. So you copy that and put that in a text file, 15 per thing, and add it. So it's pretty cool.
That is cool. Okay. Thanks for going over that.
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness. Well, I guess it's been a little bit. I don't want to take too much of your time, and there is something I really want you to show me, but I'll show you first, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So we talked a lot about Upland, and thanks for everybody who's here for Upland. But I've heard about pixels, and I think I heard about it on Discord. It's like some Uplanders talking about it. So of course I was interested because they were interested. But when I initially checked it out, I was like, kind of like, I don't know if I have time for this. And so I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen and try to even get back there. Do I just Google Pixels the game?
It is play.pixels.xyz.
Okay, I think I'm there. Okay, so let me share my screen. Let me present. And I'm gonna share pixels. Okay, so play for free. I didn't join. I don't know if I joined the community or not, but I just want to play for free, right?
I think so.
Let me press that. I think I already did this part.
Oh yeah, you're signing up, so you need to kind of like go to.
I think I did already though. Maybe I think I signed. Maybe I didn't sign up. Oh, should I start with a referral code?
I don't even know if there are referral codes. I would just, but if you already started, what actually in Pixels, it's not illegal to have multiple accounts.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. It is illegal to have multiple accounts running at the same time.
Okay. Well, I don't know if let me see. Create new account, update existing account, maybe. Let's see.
Yeah, maybe if you have an existing one. This is the login page, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I've been like logged in permanently forever, so.
Let's see if I ever logged in. No, I guess I don't think I did.
Or I can also show my version if you want.
Okay, yeah. Like, let's go to you. Because I'm like, I don't even know what I did when I came here. I remember just what I did. I thought there was a tutorial I started. So
yeah. They have like a pretty like extensive like startup tutorial. So how do I do? Oh yeah, present, share screen. Pixels. Day. So do you see my screen now?
I do.
So this is what you see when you are logged in. And I will start the game. Loading sometimes takes a long time, so I hope this time it's not. Yay! So I am the cute pink dino.
Okay.
And this is like the main area of Pixels.
And are those real people? Like,
yeah, those are all. Well, I hope they're not bots. Sometimes they're like they have a bot problem, but they are trying to combat that. But
okay.
Like this, I can zoom out, and those are all like players. I can click on someone.
Talk to them.
See. Like this is their wallet, and this is when they joined, and you can see he is like VIP account. You can talk to them. There's a chat function.
Oh.
So we'll also show up there. And hey, someone's saying something back. I hope it's friendly. I know I'm very cute.
Yeah. That's funny.
Thank you.
So what's your objective?
So my objective, I have a couple, but let me see. Here in the top, everyone has 1,000 energy. So that's your energy bar. If I do anything, my energy will go down. So if I plant anything or if I sell anything, and it will slowly get back up, or I can go into the sauna. Wait, I will show it right away. Which is here. My computer doesn't like that I'm streaming this.
It's like, what are you doing?
No, please show us the sauna. Yeah.
Okay.
So here's the sauna. I can sit in here, and then
Wow.
it will slowly, every day you have up to amount that, like if I sit here, I will get 12 energy. It will slowly go up because I already been in the sauna. And then because I'm VIP, I can go into this VIP area. And every 8 hours, I can click on this. Oh, I can do it now. And then I get 400 extra energy right
Oh,
away.
I
See?
see.
Bam. So that's why I have VIP. You have to pay for it, but I thought it was worth it.
You thought it was
So
worth it. How much does it cost?
you pay in pixels, which is a cryptocurrency. So you can see I have now 69 pixel. I think its price went up to 70 dollar cents. I think dollar cents. Yeah. But now it's down again. So now, but they try to do the pixel price. We can see. Let me see if I can go there. How much it costs? It costs less when you go to. I think 3 months was 60 pixels, something like that.
Okay.
But when the price of pixels goes up, they will put the cost down so that people can still afford it.
Oh, that's cool.
So I think
I see. Oh, VIP.
Yeah, here. Oh, now it's like 79. So
Oh.
it's up, which means that the pixel price is down.
Oh.
So what I actually want is as much pixel, because that's actually like a currency that I can cash out or trade for other crypto, or so that's what you want. It's like USD but something else.
And how do you get pixels?
Well, I get it to go to this store, Bucks Galore. Now we have to wait because my computer cannot handle that I have all these things open at the same time. So it's very busy here. Everyone wants to sell. Let's go to Hazel. These are all like people.
Oh, wow.
They have like a very high amount of active players. So I click to the store and I have orders. This is the game's orders. Every day you will get new tasks. And most are for in-game coins. You can see that here. But some are for pixels.
Oh.
So what I want to do, I have none for pixels. So I'm going to deliver a couple. This one I'm going to deliver. This one, and this one. So I get coins. And I have to wait 4 minutes. And it will give me a new task. And hopefully there's like a pixel task there.
Oh.
Because that's what I want to get. So that's kind of like your main objective. And then over here, you have the marketplace. And here people are trading items.
You're too far away.
So people are, for instance, let me see. For instance, I can buy honey. I can buy honey for 21 coins. So it could be that one of my pixels task is give 100 honey, and then you get a pixel. So I can either go and farm honey, but honey takes a long time. You have to go to this place, and it takes a long time. So I can also decide to buy it. So
I see.
And then also, oh wait, I shouldn't have gone out there because I cannot show you. Their energy is 0. That's why they walk that slow. It's because their energy is down. So I have these skills. So over here you can see like a bunch of things that I have, how many skills I have. And certain items you can only get if you have a certain skill. So I need to get my cooking up because I want to make something. So they also have quests. So I have 2 quests pending now. I need to deliver some wine. And I need to make all these hot sauces. But my cooking skill is not good enough for it. So I need to bring it up because I can buy it in a store. But those items are very expensive because only a few skilled people would have it. So you can grind for a specific skill, or you could.
And how do you get your skill?
Is either to for those tasks you just saw in the store. A couple of them also give experience points.
Oh.
It's like it will go up my. Let's see, my cooking will go up if I have 313, or if I do something. So I can show you. I can go into it. It's so cute. I'm hooked
cute.
because it's so cute. So I'm here with Karen, and I can click to cook, and I can make like an item. Oh, I don't have this. I can make this, and then I get 25 experience points for cooking. And I can also get a grumpkin pie, and I can sell that in the store again.
I see. So why don't you cook?
I can cook this one.
If
I
you
don't
do cook,
know.
do you
Do I
have to
need?
stay there?
I was like thinking, do I need my grumpkins for anything? But I can cook. So it just like takes 30 seconds to cook. So then I'm waiting, but I won't get to that because I can also show you this. So this is all like accessible for everyone, except for that like VIP energy area. Therefore, you need VIP, but the rest is all for everyone. And you're trying to use your energy as well as possible. So, for instance, here I can click here because I had put a bee in here, and I'll get 3 honey.
So you're collecting it?
Yeah, so I'm collecting it. So now I have it. So honey actually is at the moment 336 coins, so I can sell for quite a lot.
Oh,
But
so
now for the next time, I need to wait like less than an hour to like 45 minutes before I can collect it again. So if they give me a task now for today, you need 100 honey, then I will probably buy it in the store. And
so do you
then,
have to go back to the store if you want to sell to people?
yeah, that's the only place I think. Let's see what I made some planks. And here I have some chickens. You can grab the eggs. Oh, I got like, for instance, because my chicken level is high enough, I can also get these like rare eggs. Well, they're not that rare, but they're more rare than normal eggs. So once every while, I get like that special egg drop.
How would you sell for crypto?
Sorry?
How do you sell your pixels for crypto?
They are already crypto. So once you're logged in, you need a Ronin wallet, which is pretty easy to set up. And you can withdraw it to that. So I can, let me see, I don't know where it is. Think dashboard. Then I will go outside of pixels, but I can go.
Oh.
It's my dashboard. Ah. Oh wait. I think so. I have my wallet connected here, and I can withdraw to that wallet. So I can click on it, and those pixels will go into my wallet.
And then you just, some people would be interested in getting pixels for crypto for what?
Yeah, for sure, because it's quite a good. Ronin is doing pretty well at the moment. I think I went down a bit, but it's a good chain there. Like, it's a popular game as well, so people will want that. Because you also pay your VIP with it, so you buy it for that as well. And another thing that's important to see is here you see that I have like 2,645 reputation points.
Mm-hmm.
So you can only sell at that market, the top one in the store, sell and buy, if you have a certain amount of reputation points. I think 1,500 or 2,000, and you get it by, for instance, connecting your Twitter to it, or connecting your wallet to it, or doing those quests in game. So at the start, it's a bit of a grind,
Oh,
and
I
you
see.
get some by buying VIP. So if you're free to play, you can still get enough reputation points to play, but you have to do all these tasks, or you can buy VIP and be there quicker. So it's a bit they have that's a bit like their visitor way of getting, but
I
instead
see.
of reaching a certain amount of coins, they said no, we don't do that, but we do like if people put in a lot of effort, because that's probably not going to be bots or people who want quick
Right.
money, because they wouldn't do that. And then there are also guilds. I have an analytic assassin guild, but I haven't
Oh,
put it up for opening it up. People cannot buy it. I have a couple of people who keep asking me for like, because people can buy with pixels a membership to my, here you can
oh.
see Joey's requesting to be on there. But I haven't opened it up because I want to be wait a bit longer to kind of like play myself before I open it up.
Oh.
And what you yeah. Mm,
Battle season.
wait a
This
minute.
reminds me of like old school Atari games.
Yeah, a lot of people also like they like the old school look and feel, and they also like it's a bit like people who played RuneScape in the back, but without the fighting. It's kind of a gathering and skilling. So what you also so I am the pink dino because I bought these NFTs. So there's someone
Oh,
who made like all these NFTs, and I bought them on OpenSea. Or well, I minted these, but you can now they're minted out, so people trade them on OpenSea.
oh, cool.
And like I bought this dino for I minted this dino for Matic, which is like $2.50 almost, and it's now 100 Matic, so it's like
Oh.
60-70 dollars worth. So I was like, need to sell him, but look how cute he is. So there are a lot of like these are from Mochaverse, these avatars. This is also like the green cat over there hiding. It's also like an NFT collection, and I think I need to find like more people so I can show you. There are a couple of very well-known NFT collections. This is from the same one as mine. Um, so see, these are like you walk too quickly for me to see. Those are the monkeys.
Oh, I see. Look, a little Ewok right there.
So I can go here, I think. Yeah. So see, bored apes are in here. Llamaverse is one. CryptoPunks is like a very famous NFT collection. So they work together with all these like NFT collections and say like, hey, you can put these as avatars in the game. So you go to OpenSea and you buy like one of these,
Wow.
and then it will be you can walk around like that in game if you own the NFT.
Oh, that
And like
mouse with the pink jacket is so cute.
yeah, very cute. They're like most of these up here are super expensive. Like
Oh.
a couple of them are like native 9 cat. I have this one as well. This was like a drop, and these are like from my collections. This one is new. This I think it could be like a couple of $100 to get one of those.
Wow.
But it's cool that they integrate so many. So they have also have like all these spots. Like you can still go to the beach, and there's like a part of the game where there's a carnival place. And then I
That's
haven't even.
cool.
Like, I don't have land, so I have like
Oh,
this tiny speck. So it's like everyone gets that.
my spec.
Yeah. But other people will have like let's go to this one. I have those saved because they're from a Dutch person, so I know that
I
they
see.
won't lock me out. But oh no, I send you to the one with all my dead crops that I forgot to water. Don't look at those dead crops. So this is someone's land, and they some people have it all decorated. But if I farm here or do something here, the owner of this NFT of this land will get a percentage of that.
Oh, that's cool.
but the land is like super expensive. So this is like the owner, and this is like what's there, and they will get something out of it if. So I was thinking of getting land, but it's like I think $2,000, $3,000, something like that.
Whoa.
But in the I want my goal is to also get a pixel collection like of those tiny avatars and have the analytic assassins guild up so people can buy a membership, and with the profits of that buy land.
Yeah, that's cool.
That would be the goal.
Good idea.
So yeah, that's
Just cute.
pixels. Any questions?
I mean, I do have some, like tons of questions. Like, where do I start? Like, what should I do first?
So what you do first is just follow the quests. So um you are at that like general spot that I'm going to now, and you would go to here, the top, and you will have quests there. Like these are like wait, I don't know which ones is
So
first,
many
but
quests.
they will have like the tutorial, and then if you talk to those like how do you call it, NCPs, like the computer, like the ones from the game, if you talk to
Mhm.
them, they will give you quests. So do a couple of quests first at some point and try to get your reputation as high so you can sell. I think that's go to the market. I think that's the first objective.
Any mistakes people make that we should avoid?
I think because with their quests, the starter, the way to get into the game, there are not a lot of mistakes. Well, I know one mistake is to get to have your energy go up to 1,000. You don't want that because it will slowly go up. So this is already like, oh, I need to do something here. I need to plant some crops or like cook some. Well, cooking is not, really, but like plant something or harvest something, because once it is at 1,000, it won't grow anymore.
Oh,
So you want to do that. You want to like
use it.
use it because at first you don't notice how much energy you need for stuff, but it's like I need to stop playing in a day because my energy is up and I cannot get more. So that's a mistake, like get your energy up. And another mistake is use the stuff you cooked or farmed to eat. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
No, because you will get very limited energy from that. And it costed you like quite a lot of
Oh.
energy. So don't do that. I did that for
So how do
sure.
you feed yourself?
I will show you, but don't do it.
Okay.
You can just like put it in here.
Where should you get your energy?
It will just slowly creep up, or you have to be in the sauna. Or
Yes.
that's like a hack is to go here to the event calendar. If it will, hello. Oh yeah. So they have weekly AMAs.
Oh wow.
Um. So let's see. And they have also like other, like here they have a Twitter space with someone, like some crew of people, and sometimes they have like other events and collaborations. So what you need to do is at those times go to the in-game location. So for instance here, go to the theater, which is somewhere in the top of the thing, because they will give you an energy booster. So you see here in the image
Oh,
they like have popcorn throwing away, so your energy will go up.
that's so cool.
So if your energy is out and you go to an AMA, you get energy back.
I like that.
Yeah, it's very, very fun. It's kind of
Interesting.
like incentivize people to do stuff in game.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. This is a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the tour around. I'm definitely more interested than I was. I still don't know that I have a lot of time, and I feel like I would get sucked into hanging out.
I
And
do it like the moment I wake up and when I go to sleep.
it's like,
So
do
it's
you
I
treasure
try
hunt in
to.
Upland?
Sorry.
Do you treasure hunt in Upland?
No, I hate
Okay, see,
treasure hunting.
that's why you have this time.
I hate
I was like,
treasure
you have to
hunting. I
pick
don't
one or
like
the
the.
other.
I
It's
don't like
like,
the clicking. I like clicking when it has like a cute dino involved, like this.
yeah,
And I see
I like
stuff
the park.
grow and like things go up. No, and if people are playing this game, know that at Analytic Assassins we have like a section for it where other uplanders who also play this
Oh yeah.
are there, and I'm trying to get some like people I know from Pixels into Upland, and then from Upland into Pixels. So if people have questions about it, like share there for sure.
Well, I'm interested in getting my own little like NFT avatar like that I
I
make out of
know.
the game.
I made like already like outdoor decor, but they paused it in Pixels, so I'm have to wait until they open it up. But the NFT avatar I started doing like the animations for it, but then
Oh, cool.
it takes so much time, and then I'm like, what am I doing? I already have enough projects. I need to finish first.
Uh, wow. I think that this is cool. Okay. I'm gonna take you before you go. One last talk about Upland actually, and it's
Mhm.
Washington. Like, what do you think? Did you make out?
Yeah, I went. So what I minted not a lot. I minted in Dupont Circle. I don't know how to pronounce it,
Mhm.
but just because I was there and I liked it and I minted there, I think it will be a limited collection, so it's not like highly speculated, super rare stuff. But I just like to grab it, and and then I decided to mint something else. It was because Banana pointed me towards it. I don't know if he will be angry if I tell, but no. So I minted a bit of what's that neighborhood called? Mm, Calorama.
Maybe.
Um, and there was still lots to mint. It was a bit expensive for my taste to speculate, but I was like, I just minted three in the other one, so let's try it. Um, because if it hits, it will be an exclusive probably. So, but don't take this as financial advice. Um,
So much for price.
Yeah, and there's just this new research initiative in Assassins. It was set up by Crapulence. Wait, let me. So here, because Spike, who's also like spelled Spyque, he had this data gathered for Lake Tao, and to see like in Lake Tao you also had the passes, right? So we had a couple of props missing, and I looked at, okay, how much are they promising to be like collections in those passes, and how
Oh,
much do we
catch
see
the
missing on
blinks.
the map?
No, oh, I see.
And then Crapulence said like, shall we just do that for Washington as well, because we also
Passes.
know that
Right.
there's like, I think the 10%, 10 or 5, I think 10% of the passes will be collections. We can see like spots missing on the map. So if there are like a lot of them missing in a neighborhood,
Yeah.
you kind of know that it won't be a collection
Because it's too many.
because it's
More
too
than
many.
10%. Yeah.
So it's not like 100% file proof, because
Right.
we
But it
found, I
sounds good.
think, one collection in one of the previous cities where it didn't like fit those percentages and something like that. So it's not 100% true, but it is a way of looking at them. So uh, yeah,
I
that
keep looking at Friendship Heights.
yeah, because the name is so cool.
Yeah, and I was gonna like, because I didn't have enough up accept to buy anything there, and so I was waiting for things to go on sale for USD, and no one's selling for USD yet. Every time I check, it's like, but everywhere else people are selling for USD, and I'm like, but I'm wondering if it took a while for people to float up there, because when it was open, I could see that no one was over there for
Yeah,
me like to even like fly to them. It took a bit, so I'm like, maybe they just haven't had time to reach that mark for selling yet, but.
could
I'm
be, or
curious.
people are noting it. Do we know of
Yeah.
neighborhoods already that are being noted?
I think people are noting it, but I also think it's super expensive, and so people aren't like buying it because
Fully
like
into
there's
it,
still some
yeah.
a bit like to buy there, but it's
Yeah,
pretty pricey. and I kind of went into. I got like 3 in Georgetown, and then
That's
2
I
in
think
Crestwood. And that's all I got.
Georgetown is a good bet. Crestwood, in terms of collection spec.
Oh no, it was so cheap, which is why I went over there because I was
Yeah.
like, right after I got my Georgetown, I was like, oh, I got this much left. So I was able to buy 2 over there with what I had left, which wasn't a lot. And then I've just been slowly saving up. I sold one of them actually today for like $10.50 or something. Because I was like, let me hurry up and try to sell these for USD in this area, just in case. And then one of them did sell, one hasn't sold. It's still listed, but once it's sold, I was like, dang, maybe I shouldn't have sold that. Like, so,
I always have
so-
seller's regret. I always.
yeah. So
But
now I'm
also,
like trying to see.
like we know that there will be a Genesis City, so it's confirmed that
Yeah,
like in 1.5 month from now, I
we need
think
our
almost,
upics.
we
Yeah,
need Apex. So I don't know, what's your liquidity at now?
like 23,000 to save
Yeah,
back.
you need to start saving.
Yeah, I know. And I was thinking, like, I'm wondering, like, how expensive whatever new city is going to be. But part of me is just like, maybe I need to just stop, like, getting so scared of missing out. I don't know.
I really like did like a budgeted version for this release, which is doable because everything was so expensive, and I never like buying expensive stuff. I know that there will be another release with like cheaper areas, so if I need something for a showroom, I will probably get it in
Thanks
an
for that.
expansion, not in this area. So I kind of budgeted. So I didn't even. I don't have. I think I have max 10 properties, and then
That's a lot,
I'm
especially with how much
yeah,
it
it's still a
costs.
lot. Don't tell me. I wanted to buy like only 3, and then Banana helped me like FOMO into another area. Banana, if you're listening, you need to get out of my DMs because you're a bad influence. No, and I still have 200K liquid, and then I also put like a loan out for someone for also 200K. So I still get 200K back before the next one. So
Oh
which is like
yeah, so you should be good.
helping me to not spend that right now. And then with earnings also, then
Yeah.
I'm back at like a normal level for a city release.
Well, good luck to you. What do you think about the new city? Any guesses?
Yeah, I think everyone's guessing Paris.
I'm guessing Paris too. And I think I'm
Everyone's
part of
guessing
everyone, I
Paris.
guess. I guess we're all everyone. We'll see what happens if we're like a big letdown or not. But
I
um
think I'm guessing Paris. I'm guessing that we'll get like a very expensive limited part of it. So not a lot of stuff
yeah,
to mint and very small and expensive. Will
yeah,
mint out in seconds because they cannot have something that doesn't go quick because we'll be live minting, right?
right.
There will be
Yeah.
like live mint again.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go quick.
So
Las
it
Vegas.
will be either that or it could also be an Asian city because there are some like popular spots in Asia still that
Yeah.
could be released, but I don't see that for Genesis week this time because I could see
Yeah.
Paris.
Yeah, me too. Let's let's bet on it. I think it's
That's not a cool bet if we're both betting for the same thing.
I
We'll
actually
both win probably because of that.
know. Do you want to show us any video before you go?
I don't know. I'm all out of ideas.
No, your design video, the one that
My
you already
design?
did. Do you
Oh,
already
the
did?
old one.
Yeah,
Oh, I haven't watched that for quite a while, so we can look at that.
yeah. Just
It
send
would
it.
be good for me to look because I need to make it. It's actually DTech that like forced me into like making this because he did it last year, and then he was like, "You're doing this again, right? Everyone, the Shack is doing this again." Like what? When am I going to do that? I'm not finished with my own like design yet. Okay, let me see. Share screen. Mm, So here, it's this one.
Okay,
Is it
go ahead.
really long? Am I also talking in there?
I don't know.
Hi everyone, this is
Oh,
DeSjaak
cool.
from
Yeah, I'm talking.
the Upland Creator Society, and today we're going to look at 10 designers and their designs they made last year, so you can make a decision who to vote for Upland's Best Designer of the Year 2023. Let's start with the first one, which is Manu Miyoto. Manu, she is
I
an
cannot listen to my
awesome
own
Japan
voice.
You're
designer.
so funny. Yeah.
I'm going
I
to
like
mute
her
this.
too.
This is
Oh, the
horrible.
radio's cool.
Yeah, I think like we can see like Manu and what she's making now, for instance, her skill level went up through the roof. So that will
Wow.
be cool to see. Well, Antique Master, of course, made a
Oh
lot of.
yeah.
He's really, I think, Antique Master's into cards a lot now. Land for Land's actually my favorite designer in Upland.
Yeah, like, you're like, it's really good. I think he works with Slav, right?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Hattie.
Oh
Hattie,
wow.
yeah, Hattie is like very colorful. Like I like this ornament a lot. I think
Oh,
it's
Hattie does those. I was looking at that horse. It reminds me of My Little Pony,
yeah.
Starlight, whatever, or Star.
Yeah, so we'll see a lot from Hattie again when ornaments are still allowed. Then D-Tech,
Wow.
also
What
of course now with the cards,
his
and
ornaments? I didn't realize he did so many ornaments.
he did a
Pretty
lot.
cool.
Like this is my favorite ornament, but I think it. Yeah, this is like a micro house
I
ornament.
really like that with all the music and
D-Tech did a lot of ornaments that didn't make it into game. Oh,
oh my
sorry, I cannot
goodness.
laugh about it. But it was for the competitions. So, but a couple of them did get into game, and then with the
We now have the factory
builder,
stuff.
he won a lot. So luckily, he has a lot in game.
Wow.
And then yeah, like they Tulsa and Shackleton, they were working together. Oh, I didn't know Fanny was also there, but their Tosset and Shackleton have like out of this world ornaments. You should look at the ones that they made for the current season, the Blossom
I
season.
saw some coffins.
I don't think they did coffins for Blossom, but no, they have really cool ornaments.
Yeah, this is cool.
A bit of steampunk stuff there.
Oh wow. Yeah, his
You
is good
guys had
stuff.
a lot of the buildings last
These are
year.
nice buildings.
Yeah, a bit more modern. I like that, except for the one at the top.
That's pretty
I like this
cool.
one. This
Yeah,
one's the lower one.
I like these.
And then mine, yeah, this one got into game, and this one,
Yeah, that
yes,
one got in. Yeah, right. Yeah, I remember
yeah.
it.
So
And
this
the
one will be for
ornament's so cool
us.
too.
Yeah. And I had like a bunch of ones with other colors and for like, but Upland didn't put them in game.
uh
And now the requirements change, so I have to redo it.
That's what I'm wondering about, like the new requirements. I'm gonna have to check them out and see. That's good stuff, though. Thank you for sharing. Well, I appreciate your time again. As always, it's been a pleasure talking to you, and hopefully we'll get together and talk again soon
And
about
in
what
Vegas.
they do next. Yes, well, hopefully before that, because that's a
Yeah.
while away still. That's like what, a month and a half still.
But for me, it feels like it's almost
Yeah,
there.
like it's almost there. You're right. You're right. For sure, I plan on live streaming from my Ray-Ban smart glasses, but we'll see
Oh,
how
cool.
it goes. I'm not. They only go to Instagram for the live stream or
Mm.
Facebook, so I'll have to like somehow loop it in later to this area. But anyways, thanks so much. I guess good morning to you. It's like my
Yeah.
good night. It's like
Like
midnight
my
my time.
right out of
Oh
bed
my
look.
God, 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. So have a great day.
Yeah,
Enjoy
you
your
have
day.
a good night.
Yeah, I gotta go to sleep soon. I know, like I'm gonna fall asleep. I did it. But no,
You
I
made it
hope
till the
everyone
end.
enjoys. You gave some great info for like the blender stuff, so thanks for showing me that stuff too. All right, and I guess anyone, I don't know if anyone's in the comments anymore, but I don't see any questions or anything, so I guess we're good to go. All right, have a good one.
Yes, you
Bye.
too. Bye.
I ended it, I think.